There's a lot of grief in this room. A lot of hearts are hurting right now. Heartache. There's a lot of sadness in this room. And even some anger. But I also believe the Spirit of God, our Lord, is in this room. The presence of the Lord has provided some comfort during this time for the Carter family, our BPD family, and this entire community. If you talk to anybody who knew Sergeant Carter, his classmates from high school, the people he served with in the Air Force, his neighbors, and above all, these men and women you see, the Birmingham Police Department, as well as the members of his family, you would feel two things. You would feel how deeply loved and respected he is, this man was, by all who knew him. And you would feel how deeply his presence will be missed. Not only by those who knew him and loved him, but by our entire community. Birmingham is in a deficit because of his passing. I want everybody to know that I had a brief moment to spend with his family earlier this week. YT is a family guy, a devoted husband, 21 years to Miss Carter, a father, to a son and a daughter, a loved brother, the oldest brother, to his younger sister, and his younger brother who had the strength to get up here and blessed us with a song in honor of his brother. A loving uncle and brother-in-law and a son. When I say a family guy, I really mean a family guy, y'all. They let it be known that he was the cook of the family. If you need proof, he had 4 grills at his house. The rock of his family. Not just a big brother, but what we would call the problem solver. If there was beef, if there was an issue, he made it known that he would get in the middle of it and solve it because family was important. Family was more important than the problem or the issue. YT was a praying man. His family let that be known as well. Not just prayers during breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but when the family got together and when the family departed. His family looked up to him through leadership, advice, guidance, strength. And everything I just said about YT as it relates to everything he provided for his family, the same can be true for his fellow officers. Next month would have been the 1-year anniversary of YT's promotion to sergeant. But his status as a leader among his fellow officers goes back farther than that. YT believed in public service. He believed in serving his man, serving our youth, and loved being an officer. In that, he led by setting an example of what it means to be a Birmingham police officer. Many believe in an example that encouraged and inspired his fellow officers. Having served in various capacities as a BPD officer, having had conversations with some of his colleagues, it's easy to say that his favorite part was engaging our youth, the young people. What he could do to help the youth of our city, encourage them in positive directions. And as much love as he gave our young people, the thing that bothered him the most as a Birmingham police officer was the gun violence. He hated the role that guns had come to play in our community in altering so many promising lives in our youth, for our youth. That passion for young people, the burning desire to do everything possible to give them hope, to provide them with opportunities to help them fulfill their potential, is something I believe all of his colleagues share with him. I have a resolution to read, but I don't want to. Because really what I want to say is my heart can't leave his 24-year-old daughter and his 15-year-old son. While his entire family grieves and his community grieves, you have a young freshman in high school that will be missing his father. A father who was teaching him how to tie a bow tie. And he got really close to perfecting that bow tie. But because his father will be missing and absent physically during the remaining of his high school years, I say it's incumbent upon not just me, but all of our officers over here to make sure you know how to tie a bow tie. It's incumbent upon us to make sure that for your junior and your senior prom, we make sure we send you off right. It's incumbent upon us when you walk across the stage of high school, we be there for you. As well as his daughter, who was 24, and we all remember what it was like to be 24. Searching, trying to find who we are and the next steps in our lives. We need to be there for you too. Ms. Carter, I am so sorry for your loss. Truthfully, those words are just not enough. And to this entire family. Our community will not only continue to grieve with you, but we will continue to pray for you. To our fellow Birmingham police officers, I want you all to continue to hold your heads high, to stay strong and be encouraged. We recognize the sacrifices you all make every single day on behalf of this entire city and the residents of this city you serve. And there is only one thing that matches the sacrifice you make. And that is the sacrifices your families have made. That you take the time away from your wives, from your children. You take the time away and miss the recitals, the basketball games of your children, the birthday parties, and all the other family events because you're busy spending your time out here putting your lives on the line. And so to the Carter family, You've made the ultimate sacrifice. Our hearts will forever remain with you. Thank you for loaning your husband, your father, your son, your brother, your uncle, and to the extended family, your friend, to the city of Birmingham. Thank you.